Well, welcome back to another episode of The Dog Track, presented by, this time, Cut Golf.
Cut Golf.
Official sponsor.
Hey, y'all can thank
of
me
the
and Zach.
BSG
You can thank
boys.
me and Zach for that one. Cut, I don't know if you should give Jeremy any because he literally made a comment today. What'd he say, Zach?
He doesn't like cut because the balls go in the trees.
Go in the woods. And we're trying to figure out if it's him or if the balls.
I had a sleeve on the first tee, and all three sliced into the woods. It's not me.
It's
not
get
me.
out.
Not,
Can't be me.
not the swing.
Not three in a row.
Brady's never played Cut balls before, but he made an order that night.
Yep.
And what promo code you use?
Cut.
No, it's
No, it's not Brady.
BSG cut.
BSG
Brady.
cut.
We're going to put it right here. BSG Cut. Put that in, you'll get $5
You put me on the
off.
spot. I'm sorry.
Don't follow Brady's promo code. $5 off your order of $20 or more. $20 or more. BSG Cut.
Got to try it.
Really can't beat $19.99 a dozen, too, by the way, compared to the rest. So we got. We just played 9 holes. You want to talk? We'll talk about it in a minute. First, let's jump into last. What day did y'all play? All four. Saturday.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Let's jump into that match, and you can either before the match talk about the course. Though it's a course we've never played, right?
R2J Silver Lake Sing.
Okay, so nobody's played it. So what was the course like?
Tough. It's tough. It's wet. There
Winter golf.
is winter golf. It seems.
What
I like the layout though.
I like the layout
Yeah.
as well.
What was the yardage from the? Did y'all play one box up, the whites or whatever they are?
Yeah.
RTJ orange.
Mm-hmm.
We played white.
What are they, about 60 something?
Probably somewhere around there, give or take.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
probably
I think
62 or
61,
something.
62.
So how'd y'all figure out teams?
Flip
Spun a tee.
Yeah.
Tee destiny.
That's how it should have been.
Every time.
That's how we like.
Yeah.
I never want anyone in this group to volunteer.
I thought you were
for
about
me
to
on
say I
that team,
never
unless
want.
it's Brady.
Just say it.
Brady
Say
can
the
claim
one guy
it.
you
Just
don't want
say
to be
no,
the
no.
teammate with.
Say what
it.
you meant to say. I never
He's
want.
watching, Zach. Say it.
No, I'm not that good. I need someone with a strong
Zach,
back
quit-
to
just
carry
say
me.
it
You
real
need
quick.
someone
Mitch
better
can't
than-
carry me. Mitch, I'm sorry, you can't carry me. I need more support.
I wasn't going to call names, but
So I'm just gonna take the clip where he said I never want, and where he just said Mitch, and I'm just gonna put Mitch. I never want Mitch. So he spun a tee. It was kind of, I guess, would you say even teams for what y'all had?
Yeah, it come down to the wire.
Yeah,
I mean,
it came
did.
to
We-
one putt.
we played a different format, and I think that made it a little closer.
Y'all played the point game, right?
Par point.
And so how's that work? Explain that, cause
So there's a par 3, 4, and 5. Obviously, you get 3 points for par in a par 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 5. A birdie gives you 1 additional point.
oh,
And
So,
there's no penalty for going over.
Yeah, if
once,
you
once
bogey-
you break par,
Yeah, you just pick up pretty much.
but now the app, which I was talking to you about this on the range, you can also you get more points if you play from further back.
Right. Well, we were playing from the same tee.
Because
So.
I said we could potentially I could hit my first shot and be and then I'm in the fairway 150 out and say, okay, I want to start from here.
Yeah.
But if I make par, I get less points than if you started from the tee box.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So there's different ways you can play the
I think it's a great format for all of us going forward as far as teams go because you don't have to worry about the bogey. Now, there's a lot of times where we wouldn't make par and we just pick up. Where if we had to put it out, we're looking at double or triple
yeah.
from the distance.
You hear that? Triple in a scramble. Triple.
Yeah.
I just
Wait, so
wanna
what'd you
point that
write
out.
down on the 18 birdies? Just a bogey?
Bogey,
Just
yeah.
bogey.
I was wondering why the scorecard
Yeah.
was so clean that day.
Oh yeah.
I was wondering.
Yeah,
but
'cause
Brady
once it
said
breaks
saying,
apart, it
you gotta be
doesn't
quiet. There was no triples.
you're throwing him under the bus with his 9.9
Well, let me
handicap.
explain you the difficulty. On the front 9, I think y'all parred, what, 7? 7, 6 or
geez.
7.
Somewhere
Six
around.
or
We
seven.
were high.
I think we
Yeah.
had 2 or 3. On the back 9, we both parred hole 10 a par 5.
And that was it.
That was the end of the day
Yeah.
after that.
Yep.
But y'all ended up shooting the same score.
Because
it just came
once
down.
it-
Oh,
Oh, because the bogeys.
tell me this though. Compare Zach shooting 7 pars in a row to Zach when he was on Mitchell's team against us shooting the other score. What was his?
Well, Zach kind of played the same both times.
It's very,
It's very similar.
except
you know how-
the
when he-
green play.
When-
I had
the-
a lot of close chips and putts.
Yeah.
I'm talking about when he was with, you know
The
how that
mood?
round. Yeah, the
The
mood.
mood.
He did not want to be there with us that day.
He
It
did
was,
not.
it was infinitely more positive.
Was he having
He
a
was-
good time with Brady?
He was. He absolutely
We were
was.
vibing.
And then when we got the 10, whipped out the cigars. I
Oh, that
I saw
was
the
it.
mood change quick.
Oh,
that
Zach
was it.
relaxed?
Yeah.
It was, Zach got a buzz and he was
Yeah.
That was
Zach
long.
was talking and carrying on.
Is that one of
He was in a
the
good
bars
mood.
quit?
Yeah.
You guys
I
were
think so.
like, once we hit those
A little smoke and that was
Yeah.
it.
those special cigars from Mitch, they
That's
On
really
10,
threw everybody
though,
off.
Me and Brady were close, and Mitch is like, "That's yellow putt and bogue," and we picked it up, and started walking. I was like, 1, 2, 3. And I was like, no. I said, we're putting part. And it was like 12 feet.
Probably somewhere around there.
Walked back, sank the putt, and then
Whoa.
that was
Come
the
on,
last.
Yeah.
It was a long putt.
Brady was a
Yeah.
12-foot. Is this one of them? The fish?
Yeah. No, it
was a good
yeah,
putt.
it was a good
Okay.
What's
putt.
up with Mitchell not having strokes down yet? I feel
I
like
don't know. He tried to hurt us. And if they would have won that, they would have won the day.
We
That's
would
a
have.
big one.
Yeah, he come down to the
the
last
last
putt.
hole.
What did you say when Mitch said that's for bogey and they started walking off? Were you just like,
You know, I wasn't counting theirs.
He was with me.
No, I didn't say anything then.
it's funny how your memory gets fuzzy when you're on
It
Mitchell's
does.
team.
I don't really remember much of that hole.
Oh, shoot.
But hole 18, it came down. That was a really exciting hole.
Yeah.
We had a bad drive. We were probably 210 out, 200 to clear water.
Yeah.
Smoked the 3-wood, put it up.
Brady lost his first ball of the day.
First ball.
Splash.
Was that Tiger Ball?
It was.
No, it
First one
was
in
a Bridgestone, but it wasn't Tiger.
Oh.
The
Not a cut.
difference-
If it was a cut, it would have.
It would have
Yeah.
went
Look, I
straight.
got a headwind. As soon as I hit the ball, I felt it hit me, and I was like, that's not going to make it.
playing.
It's funny because cut blues actually are designed to go through the wind.
I needed it. I needed that day.
BSGCUT for $5 off. Where are we at?
Oh, we carried it up, and Mitch and I, we were probably 25 foot out. And we said, all we have to do is 2-putt, and we'll win.
Boy, the thing took a run.
Mitch saw me putt, mine caught the hill, rolled out, and I tried telling Mitch, I was like, just putt it really easy. Play the near side, play the short putt. Mitch putted it off the green as well. And so for the win, I think we had like an 8-foot uphill slider.
Jeremy's
a lot of chirping.
Jeremy lit the edge. I mean,
I was like, it was close after.
Yeah.
But it was one of the, I think Mitch, when he putted his up, he was still a foot out from the hole, and didn't give me much of a read. So I'm blaming Mitch for it.
That's
We had,
Is Mitch the weakness on the team?
what we're trying. Last time we thought it may have been Zach, but now we're trying to wonder.
Now-
Mitchell, is it
The
you?
more his other teammates. Maybe it's the Clay thing. The Clays just bring you down.
We do. We're the anchor.
I don't know. Which we ain't discussed. Josh, if you're watching, and I feel like you are, we ain't discussed that round yet. We got to come for you in a minute, Josh King.
It's coming, Josh.
I had to
Don't
say his
worry.
last name so people know who we're talking
Josh
about.
King.
Josh
Single digit
King.
handicap.
We'll get to that match in a minute. And Mike, what was that?
Brian.
Brian.
Mike, your money spent the same too.
$20. I still got a selfie with. We won't get into that in a minute, Josh. We'll talk about.
We'll
you.
show those momentarily.
Yeah, I wish we would have filmed that round, but
That was what a hype round that was.
So y'all played RTJ. Use truck cards.
Truck card.
Yep.
Mitch don't have
what
one.
was it?
Dang.
It was like 53.
That's with range balls.
Yeah.
I think it's on like
What Mitch
49,
pay? 90 something.
76, I think it was. He said.
Refused to buy it. We're like, just
Well,
buy it now.
It's hard to tell with Mitch. Mitch goes up there, he gets that, a dozen balls, a biscuit and 2 Gatorades, and it was like $140. I said, sheesh, Mitch. He was over there looking at different clubs.
Jeremy
day
thought,
He was looking at a putter.
No, he wasn't.
Putter his
Jeremy,
new 3-wood. He was looking at him.
Jeremy thought I was on my second basket of balls over there, and I ain't even made it through one yet.
You can tell the difference in skill there. I finished my balls. I look around, I'm like, Zach has 5, 6 left. Mitch already hit through his. I look at Brady, I was like, dang, Brady must have got another bucket. He still had 25 balls left.
He's
The
just working
difference in-
slow.
He
Dude,
practiced intentionally.
He ate the worm and some tequila the night before.
Dude.
Swiggling around in
He had a
there.
rough
I was
round
fighting.
with that,
I was fighting the stomach virus, and I mean,
Oh, so you had it that day? Because I remember the next day when
Yeah.
you texted talking about you were down for
It
it
the
happened Friday night.
Oh.
Let's
And-
give one more shout out for a discount for Dude Wipes.
Oh,
Save the day.
Wait, who had the do wipes?
I had it.
Oh, you brought it?
I brought it with me. I knew it
Carries
was
in
gonna
his
be.
pocket.
I knew that it could be used.
I walked in the bathroom. I said, "He got problems."
At no point that morning you thought about texting and saying, I'm out today, guys.
Dude, it crossed my mind, and then I was like, well, I was the one that pitched the idea to drive 2 hours, so I might as well stick it out and ride with them.
They were just
So-
wanting to point if you canceled.
I know. But
That's
Yeah,
what we
most
said.
likely.
We just would have walked on that pole.
I guess that explains this photo right here of Brady asleep in the back seat.
Oh, yeah.
His stomach was tore up. You took that picture?
Yeah.
His stomach was
It
tore
was a
up.
long
I
time.
was updating his wife.
Yeah.
We should have snapped a good picture of Mitch too. He was.
Was he out?
pulled the,
Mitch
he
was
pulled the headrest
snoring.
off and started snorting it up.
Was he on the front?
No, he's in the back. I look back in my rearview mirror and I see Mitch shaking to get the headrest off. He needs to sleep again.
And y'all
Sun
left at
come
like
out.
6:30 that morning, right? Didn't
It
you
was
back
early,
till?
yeah.
6.
Mm,
I
yeah.
know.
It was a
That's why-
long
That's
day.
why I can't play this weekend.
You got put
Jody said I got chores I got to catch.
12
Jody,
hour
let her hang
round.
out.
Jody, come on. 12-hour round. Well, that was that round. And then, all right, let's just jump into the the
The
Josh
round.
King, the round right here. So
The
previously
round.
on the podcast, we discussed, it was the day before the match, and we were discussing that y'all two had a match versus Josh and his buddy, who are both single-digit handicaps. Josh will tell you right now, I'm not a single-digit handicap.
I've seen that boy play. Very
Boy,
close.
Mike said he's touched in the 60s multiple times.
Yeah, Mike told us that he
Come
shot
on.
68, 60-something.
But his daddy works with me, said he ain't a ringer.
And so they had a match with them, and them two were supposed to be gone by the time I got there. I wasn't even supposed to deal with these two. God, they're so good at golf. It don't make no sense. But we get there, and it turns into us three scrambling versus them two. Goodness gracious.
And it was a dogfight all day long.
What, they go up early on us, like two up?
Yeah, I think a hole 2 when Josh drove to
Drove the green.
8 feet out on the.
Well, all right, they started at our tee box. And then after hole 2, we said,
They went birdie eagle on one and 2.
drove the green, something eagle putt. And then we basically just said, hey, give us a break. And they said, okay, we'll go back a tee box.
We should have pushed up a box.
We should have they went back and us up.
You know, really, look, I don't think those 18 are really important. Let's say we played 18, they got the better one. We said let's
They won
let's
by one.
double it
For
up.
$20. For $20.
We said let's double it up on what was it just 9 again?
Yeah, 18. We
Zach
played
had the
18.
lead.
Yeah, I had to go home.
And that's when me and
Wife.
Jeremy, we knew the weakest link was gone, and we were ready.
We saw
That was
saw
it.
the frustration in your eyes, Josh.
And if
Saw
you're
it.
if you're wondering why 3 men scrambling couldn't beat 2, I don't know either. But they swapped to best ball, and
They
we
did, they
stayed
swapped the
scramble.
best ball.
So basically, we were on 18. I sat. I gave my man $20, and then he said, "Hey, why not do double or nothing?" And I was like, "Oh God, I can't lose $40." And then he
That's
said-
I was thinking I had to go.
Yeah. But then he said, we'll do best ball and keep the tee boxes and y'all scramble. And I was like, oh, we may have a chance. And so Jeremy's like, what do you think? And at first I was like, I can't lose another $20. And Jeremy kept basically like pushing. He's like, man, what do you think? I think we can do it. I think we can do
So,
it.
I could see it. We could see it in their eyes.
Yeah, they were-
I could see them feeling weak. I knew they didn't have it for 9 more.
We had
Knew
them.
it. We had them.
It's,
you could see it.
it's crazy that the first 18 came down to hole 18
Mhm.
because we were down 3 or 2.
Yeah.
Do we need to bring up that mystery ball?
Oh,
Of hole
let's get
18?
let's get into that. We were down what 3 about 15 or we
Yeah.
got to.
Mhm.
So then we won like either 15
16 and
16,
17.
16, 17. We came back one down with 1 to play. We could have had a chance to not lose our money. Both of them.
Shank. Offensive
Going for the
hard
green.
slice.
Yeah, hard slice. Okay. First off, they drive the ball 300 plus yards.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's clear 300 plus yards is where they drive the ball. It's never 250.
I think I heard Mike say on one, he's like, well, that was 331 there.
Yeah, never 250.
Never 250.
All right, what do they do?
So they both sent them off, both sliced off into the woods. Well,
On a rope. This
Long-
50 foot high in the air on a
Yeah.
rope.
Not a fade. He said slice.
slice.
Okay,
So they both hit provisionals.
Yes. so
Mike,
hit 3 from the box if they have to play it.
Mike loses his. Josh loses his provisional as well. Does the same thing again. We get down there to the bottom. And
We're excited.
Yeah,
Mood has changed.
mood's changed. $20 is
We're
still
hyped.
in my pocket at this
They
moment.
both have missed the fairway with the drop first and then the drop as well. I'm thinking we got to get this one. We get down there and there's one random ball in the fairway.
Probably about 220 from the tee box, maybe.
And Josh says it's his ball. It was a random ball. I think he said he wasn't sure. He had a vice and something else.
I think the vice was in his pocket.
And Mike said, no, Josh, that's not your ball. Your ball went out.
His whole teammate.
His own teammate, Josh, said, no, it must have hit a tree. Mike said, no, hell, it didn't.
And
It
lay in the
went
middle
out.
of the fairway at 250?
Way down there. And that was a dagger in the heart there because I felt like it was like a Callaway,
Oh, I
a
know.
warbird or something out there. And
It's crazy because
It
we
was
hit
whatever
our
ball.
shot. We're middle of the fairway, hitting 2, ready, excited, perfect. And we see them rolling up. Here's my ball. It's like, no.
Magically appeared.
it was.
Josh, you know the truth, Josh.
You know it's in you.
Here's what
Don't be Pat Reed.
here's what my thing is. They hit it so high and so far that he cleared the height of all the trees. For him to have hit a tree and bounced back, that ball
An
would
owl
have
had to bring it.
something.
To add to the skepticism, Josh said after he left, Blake called him and said he saw his tee shot, saw it hit a tree and bounce
And
in the
come back.
fairway. From the
There
clubhouse.
ain't no way. Just how
Just calling a spade here.
high. And then, of course, they go on to beat us that hole with that shot.
Those long drives, man, you can't beat them. Josh hits the ball really pure, man, really pure and really far. He
Great
flushes.
stroke.
flushes probably every shot. It's
especially-
hard to beat that.
You especially can't beat when you're supposed to be hitting 7 from the tee box and you hit 2 from a ball that's randomly laying at 250 in the middle of the fairway. So, but then we go to the next 9. We're past that, Josh. You took my money. I'm over it. I'm like, no, I don't want to lose again.
New
Jeremy's
9.
like, let's do it. And so we start at 10. We played 10 through 18.
I felt confident in BSG.
We went
first of
up
all.
on 10.
We did. We won 10 right off the rip.
Yeah, I was feeling real good.
Felt
man.
very confident.
Then I think we lost 11, 12.
11, 12, 13 probably.
What's funny is it came down, we were like on 16, 17, 18, and we were in the same situation we were in with Zach. We were like down 3 or down 2, and we were fighting, battling, except this time it was all square on 18.
No, we had to play 18 twice. They were still
Oh, it was a
up
playoff
one.
hole.
We went into hole 18, down 1 still.
Yeah.
They both lost a drive. Casey had a great drive.
Because Jeremy said, drive the green, so they both went for it.
You got to talk up the big hitters. You got to.
The chirping is something we're going to have to emphasize.
I felt like I was fishing out there. I was like, drive the green.
Yeah, and then
Go.
so they're like, oh yeah, I can do that.
I can do this. Both win the woods again.
And this ball did not find, nobody randomly planted one in the middle of the fairway this time, so he had to hit 3.
So then Casey, he had a great drive, kept it probably 260, left side, had a beautiful chip up. We had an easy 2-putt for par.
Yeah.
We took the win on that hole. So right there, we were deciding, well, we're even. Do we want to play hole 18
Yeah, I was like,
again?
just keep my $20.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose 40. Just keep it.
Casey was willing to call it right there just to tie.
Yeah.
And we sat there, and what we did was we let the tee of destiny decide
God,
again.
I hate the tee.
I said, if it lands on us, we'll run it back. If
I
it
still
lands
don't
on
think
them,
it landed on us, but
we'll
Jeremy
keep it.
wanted to play
I
it.
flipped it, and it landed like towards Zach. I said, oh, that's us. Let's go. Casey, we get up there again. All you got to do is talk them up.
Oh, yeah.
You talk up the big hitters, and they'll swing. And we rag them on. Josh sells his, and it hits the cart house.
Oh, yeah, he went left this
He
time.
went way left.
And it's not, we think he hit the cart house. You heard.
Pow! And Mike pushed his way down right, and it went off in the woods.
Yeah, his actually was in the, landed fairway, but the way the fairway slopes, it goes down to the woods. And so his
Pushed it
caught
up.
and just disappeared.
So after that, Josh finds his ball. He has a blind shot towards the green, probably 130 out.
First, I put us in the fairway again for the third
Casey
time.
ripped it. Beautiful
Third
again
time,
down the
so we're
left
laying
side.
good.
Josh finds the green with a blind shot. It's a good shot, but how the green has a big ridge in the middle of it. Josh carried to the other side of the green.
They had a long putt.
So
Where
he's
was the flag? Was it up on the top ridge?
on the left side.
Okay, yeah.
So Josh was super. We'll show you a picture of the green.
Yeah.
So Josh was super hyped going into that after getting a blind shot, landing it up. It was a good shot. But my boy Casey.
Let's do it, baby.
Let's bring up
Let's
this
do
chip
it.
up.
Second shot. I'll put the photo right here.
Casey.
Play the slope.
He does. Chips it up left side, rolls out to 4 inches.
Boy, tap in for the
Tap in,
You just saw
bird.
me and Jeremy walking up to the green like this. We were ready.
I knew Josh had
I didn't know
no
if we
chance
needed
of
to
making
putt.
that.
And the minute I saw him putting, I knew it wasn't going. I instantly just started looking for hands to shake. I was just looking. And I said, Josh, there's a thing I do where I take selfies with people when I win their money, and I talk about how it spins different. And sure enough, I had the photo right here of Josh handing me a 20, and it's the best feeling in the world. Josh, I'm never playing you for money again, but it was great.
It bought a steak for me that weekend.
It did.
We appreciate it.
Wow, it was great. I think I went to Buffalo Wild Wings that night, and I sent y'all a picture. Thanks,
did.
Josh. We appreciate that very much.
It's nice.
If you ever want to run it back, Brady's ready.
We got the Ringo.
I'm
We're
not
ready.
playing again without Brady. I'll put money up if I have Brady. I'm not playing again without Brady. Listen, we were good, but I don't want to do
We
it again.
won.
We'll have to do the full
What?
BSG
What is-
squad.
Oh, us 4 versus them 2.
Yeah.
Let them scramble. That'll be
Yeah,
our
We know
version.
you got to work. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mitch, you got to work. He's working that weekend. We'll play him on the weekend. Mitch is working on purpose.
That'll be our version of the 4 play. It'll be us 4
Oh, yeah.
scrambling, and we'll let them stay at our tee box and scramble, them 2.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
They'll beat us.
Josh, the challenge is out. Us 4
ripped.
scrambling from the whites versus y'all 2 scrambling from the whites.
Big links style course.
Team BSG took the
We could
last
go
win.
like to RTJ. That'd be a nice spot to do it.
RTJ, they want to go to Callaway. They said that's their course.
Callaway.
It's
Yeah.
probably just more drivable greens.
Probably so.
There's
They said
probably-
they want to do
the layout's
not
better for
lake. They want to
driving
do
the
mountain
greens.
because he commented and said he wants to run it at mountain. He said that's his course. I think that's where he shot in the 60s. Was that
Who?
Mountain View?
Josh?
No,
Oh,
Mike.
Mike. He
Yeah.
told me shot in the 60s at Fields, too.
I mean, that's where it was. But y'all pick the course. I don't care. BSG boys, we made a promise to our people we were going to win, and we won. We
That's
did it.
it.
We did
We
it.
fought and we won.
Josh, leave your comments below. We will disregard them.
He called us out in the comments.
Yeah, he did. He had the audacity to put it, not even private messages.
We did, I know.
He just he added us. We got y'all.
So that's why we have to point out who Josh King is.
I'm gonna make sure I clip this too, so if he don't watch the full episode, he hears just this clip right here. So Josh, that was it. We did that, and then real quick, we'll just talk about the 9 we just played. What did you end up shooting?
I got 7 over. I
I
tripled.
think mine was 8.
This is through 18. I was 5.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Bray don't believe
Gosh,
it. Bray.
just so disrespectful.
I didn't think you could walk 18 in an hour and a half.
No, we got out there a little early. Me and Zach got there before
Yeah.
everybody else.
Okay.
I was 4 over going into the last hole, and I felt really good.
Oh, were you really?
And then I tripled that par
Oh,
3.
dang! So you were up on me
Oh
before
yeah,
then.
because
I was on the tee box. Ash, I said, "What? How many over are you?" And Zach said 7. You said 5. I said,
Oh, I didn't know you were only
I'm in the
4.
lead. I parked the last 3 in a row.
Oh, dang! If I knew that, I would have probably hit a little closer. But who cares? I still got the win.
Yep.
which means and Jeremy had the loss on the 2-hole playoff, so he's got to buy you a
so
drink.
Jeremy owes me,
That's it.
dog.
I do. That's what we did. We had a little match, Brady. The last 2 holes, whoever comes in first gets a drink for free. Second place is
Free.
free out of
So
it.
I'm free.
Third has to buy first.
Okay.
And I would have never thought Jerm would come in last, but who would have?
Casey hit his on the left side in that little grass on 11.
I hit mine into the women's tee box.
Okay.
And then into the woods.
Yeah,
It didn't go far at all. Yeah, it hit right off the hosel. And
Zach had probably the shot of the day though on 15.
Yeah, we were doing the Can You Make Par challenge. That's
Yeah.
our new challenge.
Those videos will be up soon.
Hit my
Mine was not
drive,
good.
almost unplayable right. I take approved relief. Like
Brady,
10
let's
foot
talk.
back.
Let's talk about this real quick.
we'll
Brady.
show Brady the video
Time out,
of
time
the
out.
rocks.
Well, here's what happened, Brady. Okay, so Zach's over to the right. You know how on 15 fairway, it all funnels over there.
Yeah.
And there's a kind of a part that pokes out. So he was behind it, so he had to hit a fade. Well, his ball's in some pine strawish leaf stuff.
They're rocks.
Here, Brady. The ball's here. The rocks are here. He walks over there, and before me and Jeremy even get there, starts picking it up, talking about, I'm getting relief from the rocks.
And moves it. How far out do you think you moved it? One of that
2
first
club
one?
links.
Which way?
2 really long
Towards the
drivers, I
fairway.
guess, towards the
2
fairway.
Phil Mickelson club
Which
links.
would have taken the obstacle in front of him completely out of play. But then anyway, so we get over there and we look and we're like, where's the rocks? And his ball's here. He goes, oh, they're right here. And we're like, what's that got to do with here?
Yeah.
Because they're all over it.
So
It's
he's
all
like,
very similar area.
well, what do you want me to do? Me and Jerry said, I guess just come straight back. So at least he still had the thing in front of him, but nowhere near rocks, by the way. So anyways, continue your story.
So then I take approved relief from both commissioners at the same time.
Okay.
I get on top of it with my hybrid. It lands in the center of the fairway, hops and rolls. I'm 245 out. Hit the hybrid, and it goes no higher. The shot tracer is going to show it. It's like a foot high over that hill.
I'm talking about, yeah.
Landed on the green. 245 out with my hybrid. Rolled.
It probably, no joke, that little mound in the middle of 15, it probably cleared it by this much, and then meaning it probably rolled 150 yards to the green. I kid you not. We get up there, and Zach's all of a sudden flexing and all this stuff.
Strong.
Well, my question is, did you make par?
What do you think?
You have to wait and see. Check the video out and see.
Oh, man. The
Go and see.
anticipation.
I actually did something I've never done before on that hole. I was about maybe 45, 50 yards out, and I putted it instead of chipped. And I
I
putted,
like 8 foot.
yeah, within
I was
10
about to say,
foot.
it's
Yeah.
probably a good choice.
Yeah, I said, well, we're just kind of testing because we have a tournament that we plan on winning next week that Brady bailed on us, but it's a different story. And so I was like, well, let me just test some different stuff. Yeah, we'll talk about that. I think Brady's breaking up with us slowly, but we'll talk about that too. But yeah, I just putted it. It turned out good. So great shot on 15. What else happened today?
16. Finally swung with 2
Oh.
iron on the box.
The 2-iron that I sits in my bag for a look. Zach said, let me swing that
He
thing.
probably did
Outdrove
240.
Germ.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did.
drove me.
Jeremy hit driver, and that was even before that. Jeremy said, "I'm just gonna swing as hard as I can and see what happens." And he said, "Oh, it went
His
straight."
shoes came off.
And then here comes
If you
Zach,
watched it, his shoes came off in the video.
and Zach with a smooth little 2-iron, just like, doop, right where it
Right,
needed
right
to
a
be.
little towards the toe, and it just
Yeah, then
sailed.
proceeds to top or chunk the next one. I don't know what it was, but it only went about 20 yards. And
You know, I had a smooth shot.
I remember. I
right.
made par on it, so it couldn't have been that
oh yeah,
bad.
you're right.
As a high handicapper, I learned after that drive, Brady, I grabbed my 3-wood. I said, well, I haven't been hitting good.
No,
Let me
you
ch-
were gonna hit driver off the deck.
I was going to
He
hit driver
was.
off
We
the
tried-
deck, and they talked me out of it.
No, I never
No,
talked. I said,
don't
Zach-
break the club.
Zach-
Jeremy started to put it back in the bag, and my words were, "Don't put it back." I wanted to see
Well,
it.
it worked out good because I was like, well, let me just hit the 3-wood. I need to work on that. I said, well, let me just swing easy and try to hit. I got 231 out of it. Put me
Almost what I got. I'm
10 yards
100.
out from the green. I thought as close as I've been in two.
Yeah,
I've
he was
seen
up there.
the 3-wood in action. On
Oh,
18.
yeah.
That was-
Jeremy's 3-wood?
Yeah.
It's
put
worked before, not often.
Put it right. I mean, that shot that you hit Saturday on 18 was
It was
tough.
long,
That
yeah.
tough.
It was probably
Straight up.
190 to clear water.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, 3-wood? You pulled out 3-wood?
And
It
he
was fine.
stopped it on the green. I was on the backside of the green, but I mean,
It was like 210, 215.
I didn't know you had that shot. I thought that would be a...
You know, I didn't either.
I wouldn't have. I mean, if I stepped up to it, I wouldn't have went for it.
So we
Get
didn't
out
have
of
a
here,
choice.
Brady. You're a single-digit handicapper. You would have...
Yeah,
we were
win
hitting-
that hole or
It was win the hole.
Yeah.
If we don't win the hole, we're gonna lose.
Yeah.
Y'all drove it close. We played my drive like we did all day, Mitch, and I couldn't drop the ball. I was slicing it, so it sailed out right. The whole dog legs left, and then it's a big island out there.
Yep.
So I think when I looked at my watch, it was like, I think like 210 to the green, 220 something to the back. I bet 190, 195 was over water.
Carried
And,
that thing.
Mitch hit, chunked it, and I said, "Well, let me just."
What'd he
swing."
swing?
he was hitting,
3-wood.
swinging at
The
the,
new
ground
3-wood.
a lot. There
And
was
I-
a lot of dirt here.
I feel like there's people listening to me like,
Why are you
Why are
hitting
you-
on him so much?
no, they're probably like, why is
'Cause
it a
he's
big
not
deal
here.
that you carried your
If you're
3-wood
not here, you get hated on.
195?
That's
But for
all.
us, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a
It
big
is,
deal.
I told Mitch, I said, well, let me just swing with all I got. If we don't get up, then obviously we lose. And I flushed it. As soon as I hit it, it was funny because I hit it. I said, I flushed it. I flushed it. And I turned around in excitement. I saw it going straight, no fade, no draw. I was just excited. And then the letdown of the putting.
Zach had y'all two like going in each other's throats like the
They
first
was mad.
by like hole 2.
Who, him and
Once we
Mitchell?
went on our streak,
Well, it was
Once we parred maybe like the 3rd hole. They
Wait,
were
you
they
had
were
him and
hard.
Mitchell arguing?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
there was tension in the team.
Very much.
It was,
That's what everybody
Brady
wants.
didn't have to make a putt till 6 or 7.
Yeah.
I hit all the putts for us.
Yep.
Well, do you want to make your comment? I think I have it in
should,
the notes.
should we talk about the?
Brady, do you want to say it? Do you want to say it,
Did you
Brady?
hit
You
all
want Jeremy
the
to say
putts
it?
after Zach also?
Jeremy, I mean,
Doesn't
Brady, we're going to give you a
matter.
chance to say it, Brady, or
It's
Jeremy.
stress free
Yeah.
with a line.
I was about to say I saw the line.
Okay, but that's not what Brady said. Brady's words kind of swapped around per Jeremy.
Yeah,
I just said I
I-
made all of them.
It's
He
like that
said he
game
made all
that-
putts. I took it
In
as
case
Brady
I
said.
missed any, he
He
had
didn't
to be
need
prepared.
It's like that game where you whisper in somebody's ear and it has to get to the end person.
Oh, yeah.
By the time it got to me, it was Brady saying, I didn't need Zach at all. I made every single putt. That's how it got
Now,
to me.
was it was hole 10, the one that saved us for the rest of the
Yeah.
day. Brady chipped the one,
Oh man.
and it was a laser shot. Mitch said,
I still can't believe
it just
that.
barehanded
Yeah,
it.
that was a quick
That was
one.
amazing.
But luckily, Brady had a teammate.
Yep.
Chipped it
Yeah,
close,
'cause I-
saved the putt for par.
I was out on that hole for sure.
So wait, why were you and Mitchell arguing?
I think it's frustration. We got out there and to the drive range, I drove the ball good. As always, you hit the first tee and I hit this nasty slice. I was like, oh, where'd that come from?
That's
Next
'cause
hole,
there's no pressure.
Nasty slice again.
What'd Zach say?
Well, Mitch is hitting.
I didn't say a word.
oh.
He's doing like a terrible hook with his right now. It's a really wicked hook. So I'm slicing off in the woods and Mitch hits his. Anytime you're scrambling and neither of you get off the tee box, it is frustrating.
Which
They
is
were-
a big worry for Nick Saturday.
They were
Oh,
trying to
God.
take the frustration out on me.
Yeah, they would not leave my partner alone.
What are they
Say,
doing?
You need some Advil for your back. I said, don't
No.
be mad. I got
Oh.
the Tea of Destiny set me
Every-
up today.
Every time I got up on the tee box, everybody was like, "Mr. Automatic, here we go."
Wait, so are you and Mitchell having to like drop or you're finding balls just in the woods?
No, some of them aren't going. They're just
Oh, okay.
way,
Just making it harder than it should be.
way harder than it should be. Especially when Brady drove the ball really consistent.
Mr.
all day.
Consistency.
Probably,
right?
honestly, it's probably your best driving day I've seen.
sure.
It was a
Played
really
with
good
us.
drive.
There's a reason he's a
It was a
single
single-digit
digit
handicap day.
handicap 9.9.
Driving wise for
Driving
sure. I
wise,
think he
yeah.
drove the ball really well. And Mitch and I couldn't get off the box. I think Mitch said we played one of his drives. I think Mitch's biggest strength is how far he drives the ball
when he hits it.
when he hits it.
When he,
But so for us teammates, I think that's what we need. I'm not a long hitter, so Mitch is. Horton didn't really get to utilize that. And I
So
was
you gotta
having an
start
off day
fussing?
too. So it was just tension. I think there was a couple times on the back nine. I think we played better on the back nine, Mitch and I. We had a lot of our par putts. I think
Same amount of pars.
it's same amount, agreed. But I think we had a lot better opportunities on the pars. We had a lot
What?
closer.
What hole was that I didn't get to play one of my shots?
Oh, I remember. Yeah, we found it. It was like to the left.
Everybody.
No, y'all already hit.
When I hit that ball.
Yeah,
when I hit it,
It's
everybody
like 16
said.
coming down.
Everybody said, "Oh, that's gone," and I was like, "It's in the rough, like
Yeah,
right there."
But it was like real thick.
And everybody, I
beside
said,
it.
"Well, should we go look for it?" And so I had to clear water, and nobody made it across the water except my ball. And they were like, "No, we'll just hit again." So we hit again. I get over to the other side. My ball's laying right there, and they wouldn't let me play
Let us play it.
They wouldn't let me play
They
it.
had both already hit by then. They said, "Well, we'll play Zags." They both hit. Maybe they didn't have great
Should
shots.
have been
Then they
the
wanted.
provisional rule.
Y'all should. We got to figure that out.
You know, they were down.
It was car path only too.
I did. I saw the sign where Brady said
It's
that.
terrible.
Yeah.
So about 4 holes.
Well, that
into
was
it.
only on the. Well, I don't know. That dude got on the.
Yeah, on the back.
18.
The only reason we got to do it is because the group in front of us, I guess they had someone handicapped or
Oh, yeah.
something. Because the guy came up to me on 18. He said, "Guys, it's car path only." I said, "We've seen them on all day." And he said, "He's got a blue flag." So it's hole 18. I'll
How
get
do I
off
find
now.
one of those?
Yeah. Me too, actually.
But about hole 3 or 4, well, we were up. We were up 2 or 3 already, and you could tell tensions were getting hot. Me and Brady were talking about throwing a hole because we
had that conversation
Oh, we
a couple
did.
weeks ago.
The tension was hot enough out there. I tried calling somebody in a heads up on the back. I said, "All right, y'all win. Let's just do solos on the back."
I'd been playing terrible, and it was a team day, so I stuck with my teammate. I'm not gonna give up on him.
It was just tension. Zach was chirping because he was happy. Mitch and I were frustrated. So I say, Mitch, we get the card and we're like, "No, let's just do solos. We'll both whoop Zach. We'll be happy."
But they didn't.
Nobody
We
wanted
did.
to.
We
Zach-
threw a
Zach
couple
didn't want
holes,
to.
let them catch up some, and then we battled on the back because it was tough for all of us.
It was a rough day.
It was very tough for me.
Courts would have been better in the spring with the ball flies.
Oh, yeah.
So-
We were clubbing up on everything and it still wasn't flying.
If I was a listener right now, I'd be thinking they do not have a chance next Saturday in their tournament.
And you would be right.
You would be right.
And we're already down. So Mitchell can't work. Brady pretty much told us. He said, "Forget y'all. I'm not playing with y'all."
I just
It's-
don't like the rules.
It's just 3. It's a 4-man. It's a It's a fundraiser.
I'd rather donate the money and not play.
Oh, that's what we're doing. We're just donating the money. That's what I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
This is a tax write-off.
So we got our rowback #crave activity. Use BSG rowback for 10. I'm just kidding. But we got those coming in.
We're working
It's
on
coming
it.
real
Go
fast.
back. We're counting on you.
We got them coming in. We're gonna be at least look good, us 3. And then our plan is just to tell them that our 4th got sick that day.
No, I got
Jeremy-
a
Oh, he got the good guy.
Oh man, we got a good.
We have a
fourth.
chance.
We have a chance. He's ready to hit bombs too.
because we're not.
He
We're
said,
not.
"Y'all go first. Y'all put something out there, and I will grip it and rip it."
But Brady had a good point. This is one of the tournaments where no matter what we shoot, somebody's gonna come in with a minus 24 or
Because
something.
there's no integrity on
I think the
these.
last one went in. They had like
It was
two
20
two
two
eagles
eagles,
and an
yeah.
albatross or something like that. I thought 2 eagles and an albatross. I think they were 26 under.
Surprised they didn't have a hole in one.
Oh, yeah.
26.
We're going to have 2 hole-in-ones.
Just wait and see. The only thing we can play for is closest to the pin.
I like joking with Andrew at the last one because him being the long driver. I said, "No, it's okay. We were the flight behind him."
behind him.
So I said, "I'm going to win it. No
Yeah.
matter where you hit, I'm going to win
He's
it."
gonna move it. That's
So
what
he
happens.
sat there at the top of the hill, waited to watch me drop my ball. I think he drove it. Then on
It
the
was 335.
hole 15, it's
Yeah.
back on the uphill part.
Yeah, yeah.
There it was.
Unfortunately, that's how these tournaments are, though. But it'll be fun just to go play. The BSG boys will have
Donate some money.
You know, we ain't got to work that day. That's number one.
just playing, even though it's a Saturday, it's not a Friday, but it'll still be fun. So we got that coming up. Hey, part 2 comes out. Well, it'll already be out by the time you watch this. I'm excited. I'm loving watching it as I'm editing, just because.
Now I see how bad
I get a
am.
good
Makes me
laugh.
wanna
God,
practice.
Just hearing how we talk to each other trips me out. But we still got to start some challenge videos. So we'll decide now. What's gonna be our first challenge video? What we're gonna do? Either point and do something, or we go to part 3 and do like a 3 club, or hole in one, or what do y'all want to do? We got to start getting some of them out.
You know, if we could,
I
I mean,
think oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say we can do another like can he make par challenge. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. We can do that every round.
Yeah, we can put
We'll
those
just
out.
pick holes at the beginning of the day, and then we can do like a knockout challenge.
Yeah,
like the 3 club.
I really like the knockout challenge.
Yeah, we should
We
do
can do it.
I
knockout.
think the
Part
knockout would be a
3.
good idea.
Oh yeah,
It only takes 5 holes.
Oh, we could do
Yeah.
that point. I mean,
Yeah.
and that'd be a whole
whoever
video.
gets knocked out, we can still play the hole. You're just
Yeah,
not
yeah.
part of
We
it.
just won't put it in the video, and that'd be a whole video, but it only takes like 5 holes, and the rest of the holes we can just play golf.
Yep.
Knockout challenge coming soon. As soon as we can
Coming
get
soon.
everybody committed to playing in one day.
Mitch, Quit that new job, baby.
Quit it. Well, we were supposed to play Saturday, but Jeremy's winning Saturday.
Hey, I'm here.
Jeremy's winning.
I'm here.
I gotta cut grass.
I got a detail.
These two guys. Hey, check out Brady's auto detailing on Instagram.
Yep.
Here.
He hooked up the car right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great
good.
quality work.
Appreciate that.
Well, we won't get into the Saudi league right now. We may say that for
Yeah,
another one.
mm.
Yeah.
I was saying, because I'm ready to talk about Phil with that one.
We may save that one for another one. We may just keep this one like this. Don't forget to use promo code BSGCUT for $5
What's that
off.
promo code, Brady?
BSGCUT.
Cut. We'll probably have maybe all of us coming up. I know not this weekend. Maybe soon we'll all get together and do something.
We can try group trip.
Group trip.
Try
Oh
that
yeah,
this summer.
we're looking at some
Yeah.
things. We're looking at Tennessee right now, and we'd probably get a ton of videos knocked out if we do that.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Golf courses
Um,
everywhere.
And maybe you get off at 3 some days, right? Or every day.
Most days.
We need to go hit the par 3 in LaGrange. Jeremy just shoot over there. You shoot over there, and
Yeah,
we
I'll
can
shoot over there.
have a
Same
great
thing.
I
time.
get a lot of footage that way, too.
Yeah.
There's no pressure out there.
No
Right.
rush out there. No nothing. So maybe we can do that coming up next week or something. If we can get him back in love with the group, you know how he's kind
If he
of
doesn't leave us.
don't leave us.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah, we're trying to
Wow.
keep him in. But that's it. Anybody else got anything?
No, I'm good.
Till next
Wish
week.
it. By the time the next the podcast comes out, we've already played in that tournament, so we're gonna give it our best. We're gonna,
Subscribe.
we're gonna like and subscribe to our channel. That helps us a lot. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok.
Watch all our videos. Even if you've seen them, watch them. We need the views. Algorithm.
Even if you watch Brady's What's in the Bag 213 times, not
Most
looking at
popular member
anybody
of the group.
specifically, but if you clicked on it 213 times, this man's going viral for us on his What's in the Bag. I mean, I watched it and I was like, it's a great video, but
How many
why am I
times have you
clicking
watched?
it?
I think
Yeah,
I watched Brady's 3 times myself.
No, I
Nothing.
probably did about I like to support myself. So
I
I'm probably
think
about 12 times.
You've been clicking your own video,
yeah,
haven't
I
you?
click on video over and over again.
Speaking of which, we need another What's in the
I'll
Bag.
give-
Send us
if we
one,
didn't
brings
play
us
today,
fun.
my
Yeah,
clubs are
we'll
dirty
get
after
the next
that.
one. We'll get that What's in the Bag going, so
It's
he can talk
coming.
about his fake wedges. We'll dive deep
They're
into
coming.
that.
I'll feed that.
Big album.
All right, well that's it for us. We'll see you next time. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. See ya.
Peace.